Hello, everyone. Yeah, good to be back. And we are here. So, today we're going to talk some Spawn. We're going to talk some Spawn. We're going to talk some Static. We're going to talk some Robocop. So, where should we begin? Yeah, so this is part two of a video that I was talking about, Spawn. So, Spawn does need a remake. That would be really, really good. And Todd McFarlane said he would be working on something for us, the fans. So yeah, we do look forward to the things that Todd McFarlane says he's gonna make. And yeah, like what I said on video version one of this, um, part one of this video is that Todd McFarlane definitely need to make a new Spawn film. That would be so good. That would be so good. And obviously, honorable mention to Michael J. White and honorable mention to the animated Spawn series that happened into the past. And of course, massive shout out to Todd McFarlane. And yeah, I hope I actually live to see the Spawn film. Do you like my shirt? Props to the shirt. Props to the shirt. If you love the Broadleaf movie, leave a like down below. Honorable mention to Akira Toriyama as well, and RIP to Akira Toriyama, the creator of the Dragon Ball Mythos. So yes, basically, yeah. So we touched some Spawn news, and yeah, what would you like to see out of it? What would you really like to see them do with Spawn? Let me know. Please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, and it would be nice to have some engagement with some people who is nerds and like this comic book stuff. Where I am, it's really warm today, so it's a great day. The lighting is good and everything for me to get into what I love to do. So yeah, and this is one of the main reasons why I even started the YouTube page, just because just to discuss these type of things. Yeah. So who do you think could play Spawn? And you know what come to my mind, innit? Michael B. Jordan. I know that he's famous, but yep, he could play a good Spawn. But I don't know what Todd McFarlane is doing with it. It seemed like he wanna change. He wanna change. Todd seemed like he wanna change the idea of Spawn. So I don't think, maybe he might not do Al Simmons this time. I think he may not do Al Simmons Spawn this time actually. I think he might try another Spawn. But in any case, I think the best thing for Todd McFarlane to do going forward is to probably make the Al Simmons character like the main Spawn, and then show more about the Spawns and stuff like that, and show more about that he's not the only Spawn, because clearly we know that there's Gunslinger Spawn now. You know what I mean? And that beautiful Spawn. You know what I mean? Sexy, the sexy one, the girl one, and the reddier one. Forget what she's called at the minute, but that is so cool, guys. Very cool. So yeah, the next thing that we're gonna move on to is the Static Shock. So yeah, you know what? Yes, Static Shock. I used to literally run home, yeah, to try and catch Static Shock. I'm trying to make the camera balance and things. Yeah. So I used to run, come back home for Static Shock. One moment, let me just wipe my face off. It's so hot. Yeah, so we were talking about Spawn, like obviously, I had to wipe my face off. It's really warm here, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for any sunshine. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, like what I was thinking, yeah, is that they could make the same old Spawn movie with Al Simmons, kind of run through that fast, and then show the Spawn that come later. But because a lot of people don't really even know about Spawn nowadays, not really like the movie, they only have the older movie to go off. So they only have the older movie to go off. So I think remake it. And obviously it's Todd McFarlane love toys. Yeah, so it's a great toy opportunity as well for Todd to make some new toys, which I tend to collect some multiverse toys, and sometimes I collect like the Marvel Legends as well, which is really cool because yeah, I would like talking about the Legends toy. I would love like a nice Superman, like a trunk Superman toy, just to keep. But yes, so we're gonna move on in back into the point of Static Shock. Static Shock is um, like a I think it's something like a milestone comic that was bought by DC, and Static Shock. To Static Shock anyway. I knew about Static Shock way before I knew about Miles Morales. So Static is he's not half black and half Spanish. He's like straight up black. And then like obviously he went to like obviously he should have been at his house, and then he kind of go he was kind of just like being a naughty teenager. Instead of doing what his parents say, he's like obviously he broke out of yeah, of his house one night. Like obviously he sneak out of his house, shouldn't be out, end up in this kind of riot, this kind of gang fight, and then this gas canister end up going off, and basically everyone who inhaled that the ooze, everyone who inhaled that ooze, pardon me, they end up having powers and stuff like that. And Virgil, Static Shock, is one of those people. Everyone who likes Static Shock, please leave a like down below as well. And anyone who think that it could do with a new animated series and or a live action movie, let me know. And obviously tell me, please, down below if and what you would love to see in the Static Shock movie. And for me, Static as one of the best like sidekicks ever. His sidekick is really cool. And there's also a version of Static Shock where Static Shock get to meet Batman and Robin, and is really really cool. That was really really amazing. But now DC has gone to sleep, and Static Shock completely asleep on this wonderful, amazing property that they have. And instead of making a black Batman, just make Static Shock. Yeah, simple, because he's already a black character. That is kick ass. That's amazing. So that's what we need. We need more kick ass, amazing black heroes that we just really love. Yeah, that anyone could just really love. Like how I like Superman, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just like how I like Spider-Man. Like anyone could love Static Shock. Like how anyone could love you know, like how anyone could love Storm. Anyone could love Bishop. It's just they're just heroes. So what I want is that, like, yeah, obviously they are black, but they're still superheroes. Yeah? The reason why I like the heroes is not because of their skin tone, it's because of what they stand for. That and we should never ever forget those things. That you may basically judge someone based upon their merits and not their exterior, um, not by the like really don't judge a book by the cover, so to speak. Because you could have a professor and he look crazy and nuts, but he's still the head of ITCU, or he's still the one who is the genius, or he's still the one with all the PhDs and the MDs and the FFDs and whatever you want to call it, yeah? So this is why I even like the comics, yeah, because they say life imitate art and art imitate life itself. So yes, my peeps, would love to see a Static Shock movie. DC Studios should look into it. Yeah. And I hope that the Spawn film, for whatever that is, been waiting for it 10 years. You know what I mean? And can't wait no more. So come on, Todd, you have enough money. Do this and do this well. I want to come up to my next topic. They're going to have to wipe my face off. Again, I'm sweating. But if you what you put in, you get out. Yeah? Okay? So I'm putting in. Yeah, and my last point on this one, yeah, it is RoboCop. Okay, so anyone that watches old RoboCop, you leave a like and tell me what you think about the old RoboCop compared to the new RoboCop, yeah? So, the thing that took the soul out of the RoboCop film is that you can't have a PG-12 RoboCop. That's impossible. Unless you're gonna make a whole new type of RoboCop different from Alex Murphy, yeah. But Alex Murphy's story is very tragic. Obviously, they are like cops, kind of like SWAT team cops, and they went to a place to do a job, and basically when they go there to do the job, they got outnumbered. Alex Murphy got dismembered. They tortured him badly, and they literally tore him limb from limb. Okay, until not much of him was left. Only thing that was left was mostly the consciousness, like the brain and stuff like that. So they rush him to the intensive care unit. You know what I mean? They see what they could do. But then there was this cutting edge robotics company that thought, yeah, if we can so kind of like buy his body, yeah, put his brain into this machine and see if he work. And in the end, it literally it worked. Yeah. So we have the cyborg cop with some memory of the trauma that happened to him when he was getting tortured and murdered. Yeah, that's what was happening. Yeah, so remember that is fiction. Sorry about them word and all of that. You know what I mean? It's fiction. But that's what happened, and that's what made the story tragic. And obviously, it's partnered to watch that as well. Yeah. So yeah, and they were really, really not nice. So anyone who don't see RoboCop, the original one, see it. Anyone who don't see like the Ninja Turtle Part One, see it. Yeah, as that Ninja Turtle movie was lit. The new one was lit. A computer graphics. So thanks to Spider-Man Across the Verse, we have this nice type of animation style that I think the turtle adapted and it was good. But yeah, getting back to RoboCop, yeah, that's what the essence was, yeah, because it was like it was a story of tragedy and triumph, yeah, because in a way, Alex Murphy was a good cop. So basically, like when he became RoboCop, and he could still remember some of actually his life before, which was Alex Murphy before he became the cyborg called RoboCop. He still had some memory of the cop left over. So that's what make Alex Murphy like a tragic character, right? And then he come back, and because he was always good, some of those good moralities that he have is still there within the machine, the robot. And my favorite line is like, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me." It's so good, y'all. Yeah, it is super good. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So yeah. So tell me what you think. Should they remake the RoboCop again and make a better one, and just call the one that they remade the PG-12 version that maybe kids can watch or whatever, because now it's so PC and it's so you got to be careful what the kids watch and all of this. Because when I was younger, it wasn't so PC. You could actually watch RoboCop with like proper parent guidance, but I did not know that it was gonna be like that. Scare the bejeeby out of me, man. Ucking, ducking, stucking. It scared the ucking, ducking, stucking out of me, yeah? When I don't want to swear, that's why I say ucking, ducking, stucking. So, yeah. And it's something that really stayed with me. Robocop is one of them that I saw before that Terminator. And I saw before Alien and Predator and all of that. I saw Robocop um, way before that. And I like when I saw Robocop 2, it was even more mad because it had Ed 209. Oh, I love that stuff. I really love it a lot. So yeah, and I would love to see man, a more rugged RoboCop, one that's just made in the city, and one that just showed the struggle of this man cyborg that is mo- more cyborg than man, but more man than cyborg. Yeah, so stuff like that. In saying that, we're gonna close off this one with another cyborg, and it is Cyborg. It is Cyborg. Cyborg from Teen Titans. Teentantst Titan. Let's go. So that Cyborg. I would love to see a standalone film with Cyborg. Thank you, Zack Snyder, for giving us the Snyder cut of the Justice League. So I'm not gonna lie, the part, w- yeah, let me, yeah, the part in the Justice League movie that appealed to me. Yeah, I don't know if whenever I don't know if everyone saw it, but I expect that people that come here, like nerds and people who's like reading and like sci-fi and all this thing. Yeah. So this is the thing. Yeah. This is the thing. Cyborg. I would love if Cyborg have a movie because from I saw that Justice League, Zack Snyder Justice League, yeah, with Cyborg, yeah, and then he control all this finance and stuff like that. This lady, she was broke, she had a kid, she got kicked out of her apartment, and then he just in the digital world, he just take her money from zero and pile it right up. And I'm not gonna tell you no lie. Woo, wipe my face. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. It made me actually shed a few tears. It was amazing to see. Yeah. Anyone who don't see it, the Justice League Snyder cut, you need to go and see it. You're missing out if you love superheroes. Yeah. So at the end of the day, we covered a few topics, and so tell me what you think about who should be cast for Spawn and who should be cast for Static Shock, and also who should be cast for also RoboCop. And if you had to have a if you had to have an actor to play the new RoboCop, who would you choose? And if you had to choose someone for Static Shock, who would you choose as an actor? And is DC definitely sleeping on Static Shock? Yes, they are. And is Todd McFarlane definitely sleeping on Spawn? Yes, he is. Yeah, and the RoboCop movie, that was shit. You understand? I'm sorry. Anyone who wastes their time and all of that, that was shit. I'm sorry. I know that sometimes you have to take a chance with creativity, but they removed the art and soul of the character, and that just left it to just be a beautiful CGI mess. I like my slow moving RoboCop, um, and his robotic movements. All of that is appealing, and all of that is what makes the character, right? So I really, really like it. And one of my favorite thing about like the RoboCop as well, talking about it just before I close off, is is holster where he keep his like his modified Desert Eagle. That is the most amazing thing that I've ever seen. I love it. I still love it until today. So yeah, all you lovely people out in the world, you do have a good day and do what you love what you do, and yeah, that's it. Cause what I do ain't pretty, but I love it. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.